following on though how competitive you are, how hard was the season from just the wins losses point of view?
I would say the wins losses was tough. Definitely, I'm definitely one of those competitors. But at the end of the day, I feel like anytime I'm going on the court, I'm gonna give my all. I have to look at it and see, did I do my best tonight? Did I leave it all out there tonight? Was there some things I could have done better? So being a competitor, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, did I do all I could for the team? And that's how I look at it each and every day.
One of the things you've seen and with that is you've tried to be helping the young guys with their body language a little bit, like when they get frustrated to kind of lift them up or to change. Why do you think that's important, and how do you think that's evolved over the course of the year?
I would say body language is contagious. It's something that one person does it, then the next person does it, or if someone misses someone on a play, then it's like, come on, like you know what I mean. That type of stuff is contagious, and I feel like at the end of the day, we're all going to miss somebody. We're all going to make a mistake. We're all going to mess up, and I feel like body language is the first thing that goes, and the next thing you know, you just see guys start splitting away, and I feel like at the end of the day, basketball is something that you're bound to miss a person, and body language is huge. And I feel like for me, being one of the leaders on the team, that's something that I can do each and every time I see it is like bring guys back together. Don't let them get too far away. So.
Related, how much have you kind of enjoyed that role of like a mentor or kind of a player coach with these younger guys?
I feel like it's helped me. It definitely has helped me a whole lot with seeing the game differently. Because at the end of the day, if I'm going to tell you something, I have to be doing the correct thing myself. So at the end of the day, I have to make sure if I'm going to get on to someone about this or that, then I have to make sure that I'm doing it just because I want to lead by example each and every time I'm out there. And of course, I'm not perfect. Of course, my teammates, they get on to me, but I feel like that's basketball. If you want to win, you see like the teams that have the best record, they have that back and forth argument with each other, and they go out there and just play for one another. So I feel like the back and forth it helps a whole lot. So.
Is there, I mean, if you're looking at that as a positive, that it's helped you, is there a negative too? Do you feel like it took away from you at all to have to kind of take on more?
I don't think so at all. Just because it allows me to stay locked into the game, I feel like that allows me to go out there and be locked in each and every play. So I don't think it took away from anything that I do. I think it helped more for the young guys, but also helped me be able to learn how to be a leader, but also learn how to talk to each and every guy, because at the end of the day, how I talk to Flip is not the same how I talk to Johnny, and how I talk to Johnny is not the same how I talk to Keontae. And I feel like that helps in me learn how to talk to the guys to get the best out of them. So.
I feel like last night was one example. You guys as a team, the bench going crazy, but
Yeah.
throughout the whole season, you guys have been so close as a team. What do you attribute to that, and how important has that been this year to have such a tight-knit group?
I would say we all we got. At the end of the day, we all we got. And whenever we go out there, we tell each other, like, yo, let's play for one another. Let's go out here and have each other's back. And I feel like no matter the wins and losses, we've been having each other's back through the ups, through the downs. We've consistently been there for one another. And when one brother falls, we're right there to pick him up. And even like literally in the game, if someone falls down, if you don't go over there, somebody's going to say, why you didn't run over there? And I feel like those little things are huge on why we're a close team.
What would you say are some of your personal goals going into the offseason?
Just continue to get better. At the end of the day, talk to coach, see what he needs from me next year, and just learn from the things that I feel like I did well and add to them. I feel like it's off season is a time to correct the things that you needed to do during the season or just wasn't able to. And I feel like we got 2 more games, and then after that I'll be able to decide on what I feel like I have to get better at.
Just with the youth of the team, it's not really designed to be a competitive squad right now. Is it hard to stay patient for everyone to kind of mature and get ready for that?
At the end of the day, whenever we're in between those lines, no one's telling us to go out there and not compete. We're going out there and competing our hardest. We're going out there and playing for one another. So anytime we step into those lines, we're trying to win. So that's how I look at it.
As you enter the prime of your career, and you're still really young, Would you prefer to be in a situation where you had more teammates your age and were able to win more, or is this kind of development interesting and exciting to you?
Honestly, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be a part of the Utah Jazz organization. I'm happy to put that jersey on and run out that tunnel each and every day. So I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to give it 110% for the organization anytime I'm out there. So I don't look at, oh, I should be here or should be there. I'm where my feet are at, and I'm here, and I'm going to go out there and play for my brothers out there, and that's all I can do.
So if next season the roster is as young and it looks like it's going to be maybe a similar season, do you want to be here?
I'm here. I'm here. Utah Jazz is the organization for me, and I'm happy. To the front office, to the cooks, to the nutritionists, to the weight training guys. I appreciate them every day for getting me right to go out there and perform my best, and I appreciate them for everything that they've done for me and continue to do for me and my teammates. So the Utah Jazz I'm here.
The other young guards on the roster, I'm asking in particular Isaiah and Keontae. As Isaiah went through his first season, Keontae his second, what did you see about their level of play and their growth that stood out to you?
I would say just their competitive spirit, just going out there and wanting to compete on both ends of the floor, not just worrying about offense, but wanting to compete on defense is a big thing, and then also just wanting to get better each and every day, coming to me, asking questions. I'm going to them, asking them questions. I feel like they've been able to take on a role of a lot so quickly, and I feel like they're doing really, really good with it. And I try to tell them all the time, take it one day at a time, and you're going to continue to see yourself get better and better. I told T. Handy that 2 weeks ago. I'm like, yo, just imagine, just see where you were and how far you've come. So just like those day-by-day things and just being where your feet are at. So.
Is Will a good coach?
I feel like Will's a great coach. For me and Coach Will, we have a really, really good relationship. He might cuss me out, and I'm like, all right, Coach, you're right. And then after the game, he was like, yo, you know what? I don't know. I might be wrong on that play, but I feel like our relationship allows us to be able to scream and yell at one another when it's time, because he definitely gets on to me during the game. But I feel like he's one of the great coaches. You've seen it the past couple of years of us all buying in and being there for him, and everybody has his back, to guys that play here, to guys that are still here. So we're going to have coaches back through and through.
How important is it to have a coach that is willing to admit that they've made a mistake?
I would say it's all basketball. It's a part of basketball. Coach Will, he was a player before he was a coach, and he knows, like, we all make mistakes, and I feel like he didn't forget that since he's in the coaching role. So it's super, super cool to have someone that's going to have your back through and through. He's going to scream and yell at the referees and then look at you like, yo, you messed up. So he's always going to have your back, and I appreciate him for that.
How has that relationship between you and Will developed over the years?
Man, I would say it's grown. It definitely has grown tremendously. To my first day here to now, we've grown so much, and I have so much trust in him, and he has trust in me whenever I'm out there on the court as well.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Collin, thank you.